Hey guys, it's Steve from the Tech Buzz Gaming, and today we want to do a recap, you guessed it, of the Cleveland Gaming Expo right after this. All right guys, so I just returned from the Cleveland Gaming Classic, which is up in Cleveland, Ohio. I had the privilege of being a guest there. This is my second year I've been there. Had a lot of fun last year, and so I figured this year was going to be no different. And like last year, they had given me a really good spot right next to main stage where I was able to receive the signal from main stage, but also send the signal to main stage so I could have my video playing on the main stage screen as well as receiving it. Yep, you guessed it. I was there broadcasting live with a bunch of different content creators that were popping in and out. And unlike a lot of other recap videos that are going to be up on YouTube, I unfortunately didn't get to do a lot of walking around. I was doing a lot of panels. I was interviewing different people from my booth, which was a lot of fun, believe it or not. But I didn't get to walk the floor as much as I did last year. I did manage to get some pickups, and some of the pickups that I got you have seen on Instagram. And if you haven't, go follow me on Instagram. But one of the things that I went and picked up was the GameCube game Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Now I managed to get that complete in box. And I also managed to pick up the bongos, the DK percussion. And for those that don't know, this is a rhythm game. And in fact, I never had it. But my kids, and this is why I picked it up, were around playing the free play games that they had at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. And they were like, hey, Dad, you need to get this game. So I picked this game up, and we're going to look forward to playing this on our game nights one of these weeks. Something else, I had the privilege and the honor of interviewing and speaking on a panel with the man that made the documentary movie Token Taverns, and it's all about arcades. Bob Rose was there, and he was selling his VHS videotapes of the documentary as well as Blu-rays, and he was kind enough to give me a copy of the Blu-ray. I had him autograph it because who knows when the next time I get to see Bob. And it's not so much like I got it autographed because I thought it would be worth something. It's just a memento because I got to meet him in person, hang out with him on the panel, and really talk about the history behind the new boom, if you will, of arcade games. So that was a lot of fun being there, especially being next to the free play booth. I got to spend a lot of time with different content creators like BD Retro Mods, Brian, you guys know him. He makes a lot of custom controllers. Scott from Game Closet, and John Canteen's Johnny Graphics, you guys know him for TurboGrafx. He was there. Jay Square Pegs, got to hang out with him. John Riggs, who I think he was more happy to hang out with my daughter Sophia. I don't know what it is, babies, you know? No, she just kept looking at him. How tall is he? So that was a lot of fun. And of course, Game Dad. And with Game Dad, my daughter had me buy a shirt for her from Game Dad. She won't wear my shirts, but she wanted Game Dad shirts. I don't understand that one. No, we love Chris over at Game Dad. So it was a lot of fun. We got to hang with those creators. I got to walk around and pick up a lot of different things. One of my other buddies who was there, William Jackson, he was selling a bunch of different stuff, but he managed to give me this pin that you're seeing right now, the Versus Challenge, because he obviously knows that I'm collecting for the NES, and he thought that would look really cool in my gaming setup. William, I really appreciate that. And also, really cool, some of the stuff that I was able to pick up was basically from the same booth. Okay, so as I stated, I was walking around with my kids and my wife, and I follow these guys on Instagram, and I watch some of his YouTube videos when he's playing games, and that's CNC Gaming of the location. But they make a lot of 3D printed items, and last year I had gotten a Switch Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Switch 3D printed game. This year Like, they had some really cool stuff, and I was kind of more, I know I'm trying to get the complete North American collection of NES, but I was more interested in picking up some items for the game room. Yes, I picked up this Black Mario. We call him Darth Mario. This is Darth Mario, and it looks really cool. This is 3D printed, but it's really cool to have this in the game room. They gave me a really good deal on it. I had to have it. To have this in the game room, this is just so awesome. You'll be able to see their Instagram here, and go check out some of the other stuff. They make a lot of cool signs. I also got the keychain of one of my favorite games, and I know a lot of people are going to give me flack for this, but Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I had to have it. He was kind enough to give me that as well, to put that on my keychain, just to kind of commemorate the complete North American collection as I'm going for that. But one thing stood out, and I got a really good deal on it, was this guy, Mega Man. This is almost a 4-foot statue of Mega Man that I picked up, and again, they gave me a sweet deal on it, and again, thanks to them for this. But I wanted something in my game room that was unlike any other. And I know people can get 3D printed files and be able to, you know, print their own, but I mean, not many people have this in their game room. And that's what I wanted. And Mega Man is such an iconic character. I had to have this in my game room. I couldn't pass up. He really didn't want to take it home, and he made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
And so here it is. This is gonna forever live in my game room. I'm really excited about it, having it here. And he had a lot of really, really cool 3D printed items and signs, and you name it. So I was really thrilled to pick this up, and this is probably the prize of everything that I picked up. So guys, I had a lot of fun at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. Tom and his crew, even though Tom calls himself the final boss, we really know Kathleen is the final boss. I'm super excited that I got to attend as a special guest, and I'm looking forward to next year. We had a lot of fun. I got to hang out with a lot of my buddies, and I hope you guys will go look at my videos on the trade shows and all the live, so that way you can see the interview with Ed Boon and all that for the first time in 30 years. I think it's a lot of fun. It's on the Saturday video, and you guys can go back and relive all the stuff that you didn't get to see if you weren't there at the Cleveland Gaming Classic, or if you were there and you just didn't sit at the live stage. So guys, I really hope you like this content. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll be at plenty of other conventions the rest of this year. 2 other ones for sure. And I look forward to bringing you live content from there. Until next time, keep it buzzing.